Chapter 1, Lesson 6. Okay, today we're doing the problem-solving investigation lesson, or the green lesson. In the book, every chapter has a green lesson, or a problem-solving lesson. These lessons take the concept you've learned in the chapter and then apply them to a new strategy for how to solve word problems. Okay, so these lessons are always a bit different and they generally are a bit challenging, but that's okay because we're learning and these are designed to teach you how to solve difficult word problems. And every chapter you'll learn a new strategy. So you might have to write a bit more, but just hang in there. I think it's going to be well worth it. Okay. Today's strategy is use the 4-step plan. So it means you can't just solve it in one go. You need a few steps. And again, the essential question is still the same for this lesson. How does place value help represent the value of numbers? Okay, why is place value important? Okay, the first one we called learn the strategy. So it's teaching us how to do 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. Okay, understand, plan, solve, and check. Okay, so let's get started. Understand. That means, do we understand what the word problem is actually saying? What is it telling us? Ben, Andy, and Kelly each live in a different city. Okay, so right away I'm paying attention to 3 things, and this word each means it's going to be different. The populations of the cities are 372,952, 225,395, and 373,926. Use the clues to find the population of the city where Ben lives. Okay, so we're focusing on Ben. Okay, let's take a look at the clues. Andy City has the least population. Okay, so whenever I hear the word least, I'm thinking greatest to least, least to greatest. So it's going to be something about ordering. When rounded to the nearest 1,000, okay, so we're also working on rounding. So we're working on ordering and rounding. To the nearest 1,000, the population of Kelly City is 374,000. Okay, so that's what our clues are. These are the problems. Now let's move to understand. What facts do you know? Ben, Andy, and Kelly each live in a different city. Yes, we know that. The populations for each city are, okay, so this is part of what we know. So we're writing down what we know. 372,952. Check. 225,395. Check. And 373,926. Got it. And what do we need to find? So what's the question? Population where Ben lives. So the population of Ben's city. Okay, plan. This is where you decide how you're going to solve the problem. I can order and round the populations. So again, ordering and rounding. That's our plan. That's how we're going to solve this. Okay, now this is the good part, the actually doing the math, the solving. So order the populations from least to greatest. Okay, now they've already done this for us. How nice of them. Okay, so this is least, small, right? And these ones we had to compare. They both have a 3, so we had to look at the 7. They both have 7, so we had to look at the 2 and the 3 in the thousands place, and 2 is smaller. So they've put them in order for us. Okay, now we know from the clue that Andy's city has the least population. So blank lives in the city with the least population. That would be Andy. rounding the remaining populations to the nearest 1,000. Why are we doing that? Because up here it said the 1,000, round to the nearest 1,000. Okay, so we don't need to do Andy City. We're done with that one. So let's see. Okay, to the nearest 1,000. So we're looking at the thousands place, and we always need to look at the digit that's 1 to the right and think, okay, is it 5 and up, push it up, or 4 below, sink it low? And we have a 9, so we're going to push it up. So that means that this number is going to turn into a 3. 373,000. And looking at the next one, we're rounding to the thousands place, so underline the 1,000. Look at the next digit. 5 and up, push it up. 4 below, sink it low. So 9, push it up, which is going to turn this one into a 4. So 374,000. Okay, Kelly lives in the city with a population that rounds to 374,000. So that's this one. So we only have one number left. So Ben must live in the city that has a population of 372,952. Does your answer make sense? Explain. Does it make sense? Yes. We ordered, compared, and rounded. So we did all of the steps necessary. We took our time, so we can be reasonably confident that our answer makes sense. Okay, now this side of these problem investigations is blank. Okay, so that means we have to do the understand, plan, solve, and check all on our own. Don't be afraid. It is estimated that a movie made more than $7 million, but less than $8 million. Okay, so immediately I'm seeing more than and less than, which is making me think of my symbols. So in your head, you could trigger exactly as we're going, what operations are we going to need? What are we going to need to solve this problem? There is a 5 in the thousands place. Why are they telling me this? Okay, we'll keep reading. A 7 in the 10,000s place and a 6 in the 100,000s place. Whew. The ones, tens, and hundreds places have zeros in them, but the total is an estimate. Whoa. What is the estimated amount of money that the movie made? Wow. Now I'm just seeing all of these numbers everywhere. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, how can I ever get this straight? Okay, so slowly. Start with what facts do we know? Okay, well, we know the movie made and we're going to use our lovely, Mr. Silly Mistake has attacked my answer. We've got to make sure we have the right amount of zeros. So we need more than 7 million, but less than 8 million. So somewhere in between. Put in our dollar signs because we're talking about money. And it told me I know all of the digits, right? They gave me all the digits. Even though I was kind of confused by them, I do know them. It did give it to me all here, 5, 6, 7 zeros. Okay, what do I need to find? It says, what is the estimated amount of a movie? So I need to find the estimated amount of the movie. The estimated Actually, it's not the estimated amount of the movie, it's the estimated amount of money. Sometimes we make mistakes. It's no problem. You just erase it and go on. The estimated amount of the money the movie made. I never worry when I make a mistake in math. I just fix it. No problem. Okay, plan. How can I solve this? I really think the only way to keep track of this is if we make our own place value chart. I will make a place value chart. That way I don't get confused. Okay, so, oof. All right, okay, the biggest, we're all the way up to the millions. We're going to have the millions, period. So let's make a nice little line. Okay, I'm going to have 3. Okay, so that's going to be my millions. Make sure I have enough space. 2, 3. So this is going to be my thousands. Make sure you're drawing this along with me. And my ones. I'm going to look for that in class. Make sure you have this. Okay. Nice. All right, now let's go back to our clues. This way we can keep track. There's a 5 in the thousands place. Okay? 5. So we got that one. A 7 in the 10,000s place. Okay, got that one. And a 6 in the 100,000s place. The ones, tens, and hundreds place have zeros. Ones, tens, hundreds. Okay. Okay, now I see this number here. We'll forget our comma. But I'm thinking this is not enough. 675,000? What's wrong? What's missing here? How come it didn't tell us what digit should go in the millions place? Well, I remember. It told us it's more than 7 million, but less than 8. So more than 7, less than 8. So it cannot be 8 because it's less than 8. And it has to be more than 7. So it's going to be 7 because this makes it more than just 7 million. But it can't be 8 or else it would be over. It would bust. Okay, so we know. All right, so our answer would be, we got to write the sentence. So what's the question again? What is the estimated amount of money? The estimated amount of money the movie made is, put our dollar sign, 7,675,000. Okay, make sure you see the answer right there. Okay, don't forget the sentence. That's super important when we're solving problems. Don't just put the number down. Feel free to pause this whenever you're watching the video if you need to just catch up. Just take it, just push pause and play again. Okay, does your answer make sense? Yes. Yes. We followed our plan and used the place value chart. Dun 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 dun. Finished. Okay, don't go on. This time let's draw a strawberry. Awesome. Okay guys, see you in class.